even Efrain Escudero returning home to Mexico.
Yeah, let's take a look at the tell. Vargas, 38 years of age, 31 for Córdoba. The official weight, 159.9 for Vargas, 160 on the dot for Córdoba. Of course, our height here is going to be 5'7". Looks like a 1 inch advantage or height advantage for Córdoba. And there's going to be on Vargas. Looks like there's a 2-inch reach advantage as well. 14-6 for Vargas, 12-15-0 for Córdoba. Of course, both men are coming from Mexico City. A minus 350 favorite for Vargas from according to Team Mexico.mx, and a plus 180 dog for Córdoba.
All right, let's go up inside the cage with Felipe de Maria for the official presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. And it's 3 rounds in catch weight, 160 pounds. Señoras y señores, esta es la pelea coestelar de la noche. Y son 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en peso pactado de 160 libras. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional, 14 ganadas, 16 perdidas, una altura de 1,75 metros, peso oficial, 160 libras. Presenting now, on the white corner, is an MMA fighter, pro record of 14 wins, 16 losses. His stance, 5 feet, 9 inches tall, official weight, 160 pounds. Fighting straight out of Ciudad de Mexico, his Román Gallo Negro Córdoba. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas y lucha libre. Récord profesional, 14 ganadas, 6 perdidas. Una altura de 1,75 metros. Peso oficial, 159.9 libras. Presenting now, on the black corner, is an MMA and lucha libre fighter. Per record of 14 wins, 6 losses. His stance, 5 feet, 7 inches tall. Official weight, 159.9 pounds. Fighting straight out of Ciudad de Mexico, presenting the former UFC fighter, he is Rodrigo Kazula Vargas. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Edgar López.
Well, we've had 3 straight decisions. I think that streak might end here.
I think so too, especially in the welterweight division. Man, Vargas looks just completely in the mood here, like concentrated, ready to go.
Yeah, good opportunity, chance for a good comeback for a fighter that, you know, gave some good shows in the UFC. And the journeyman, Román Córdoba, fresh off an appearance at Bare Knuckle FC. Here we go. Welcome back inside the black and gold cage. Alongside UFC veteran Alex Soto, yours truly, Francisco X Rivera. So excited to get into the co-main event of the evening.
Oof.
Wow, look at Córdoba with the combination.
Yeah, Córdoba's very awkward, man. He's got this weird, stance, and when he throws those punches, they're wild. You got to be very careful not to get caught by one of those. Oh, he eats an uppercut.
Yeah, and Kazula, recognizing the power of Córdoba, goes for the single leg and gets in a great position. This could get tough, going for the mount right away.
Yep.
And Kazula has over 4 minutes to work.
And I remember Hugo Flores also had trouble with this. I mean, it's just those awkward punches that just come from the hip, and they're just at all weird angles. But Vargas recognizes it perfectly, and now has him flat on his back in mount position here.
Alrighty, so Kazula here went 1-3 in the UFC, got a win against Rongshu. And amongst those 3 losses, Paddy Pimblett. He goes for the mount once again, and he gets it, low mount. Good opportunity to buy some time, pick his opponent apart. He's going for side control now.
Nice, very well controlled, very, good all the way around, and how he managed to go from the mount to side control under complete control.
Yeah, Córdoba completely overmatched here. He's gonna go
Oof.
for the Kimura.
Yep, absolutely. Gonna try to snap that shoulder. Oh, gosh.
And
It's oh, man.
twisting that elbow right
Glad
there.
it didn't snap.
I mean, so many things that you can do from there. You can go Kimura Americana, arm bar. And once again, try to isolate the head.
Oof. Big
Kazula
shots.
with more punches. Trying to get his opponent flat here. But Córdoba surviving somehow.
Ooh, nice
Big
shot.
knee right there to the ribs.
Look how powerful Vargas is. He's putting a lot of weight here on Córdoba. Making Córdoba carry his weight. Oof, another knee to the body.
Here's Kazula again.
That's nice. Pulling in those hips. Watch this. Sitting on that leg. Pulling on those hips. Trying to get him flat here.
Gets it back now. Trying to get hooks in. Córdoba fought at bare knuckle. Lost against Donny Matos, who already made his debut here in LUX Fight League. Kazula, a pretty good resume. Making his debut here in LUX Fight League.
Nice. Nice trip down to the bottom.
He's gonna try to get that mount. He gets it once again. It's interesting because he's gotten the mount 3 times already, and you know, he hasn't been over aggressive from that position.
Yeah, it's a very difficult, especially against somebody like Córdoba, to try to stay dominant in the mount. The mount, it's difficult to stay there because just there's so many escapes from it. And when you're fighting somebody slippery like Córdoba, man, you're taking a risk. As soon as he starts to posture, Córdoba's going to find a way to get out of it.
Yeah, it's interesting because in one of those mounts, Vargas was actually more comfortable from side control. Trying to go for the Kimura. But this time he's staying in the mount. Let's see if he tries a submission from here. No, he goes for the elbow, hurting Córdoba big time. And Córdoba is spending a lot of gas trying to survive here.
Yeah, he's just putting a lot of weight on Córdoba, making it really uncomfortable for him. You know, and you feel helpless sometimes when somebody has a really good mount and a very powerful mount on top of that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there's an arm in.
Yep, I think he might have it here. He's tapping.
Yeah, oh, that's it. He got the arm triangle. What a beauty from Kazula Vargas. Out of nowhere. He was working on it, and that's probably the reason why you were mentioning he was taking it slow, not being over aggressive, and he finally get it right at the end. What timing?
What timing, exactly. And you can see how powerful Vargas is. He is a strong, strong individual. Able to pull off that head and arm choke. Looks like he was working on that the entire time. You know, working on the mount, trying to isolate that arm. Attacking it, and gets that nice big W here tonight. He's on a 2-fight win streak now at this point. Big win against Ramón Córdoba. And then big win against Nate Jennerman. Back to back. If I'm reading this correctly on the records here, it looks like they fought back in March of 23. And it got him with the exact same choke, with the arm triangle choke. And here they are, Román Córdoba, this fight again at LUX 44, and he gets him again with the exact same arm triangle choke. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, what a way to make his debut.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the flip. There you go. So he's happy. And that's, I think, one of the great things about being a fighter, Alex. I mean, you've been in there, you've done it, and you know that you have to stay motivated. Sometimes as an athlete, it's hard to keep that mojo going. And for him, you know, after being in the big show for a couple of years, it's kind of like, where do you go from there once you exit the UFC?
Yeah, exactly. And it's, you know, once you get out, you know, there's so many places that you can go. And that's what I really appreciate about Vargas coming up to here to Mexico City, going in LUX Fight League and competing in one of the toughest and highest and most ranked promotions in all of Latin America.
Let's go up inside the cage with Felipe de María.
Señoras y señores, el referee Edgar López ha detenido el combate los 4 minutos con 42 segundos del primer asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped the fight at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of the first round to declare the winner by submission due to an arm triangle to Rodrigo Kazula Vargas.